السلام الله عليكم ورحمته وبركاته. How are you all, my dear sisters? I hope that you are all doing well. Well, inshallah, today we are going to continue our journey with the tajweed rules. Inshallah, today we are going to discuss the rules. What are the rules will be when two letters will meet. Well, let's share the whiteboard with you because this will be needed today. Well, my dear sisters, when two letters will meet in Arabic, we have four possibilities. When two letters will be meet in Arabic language, I have four possibilities, no other. One, two, three, and four. Okay? One, they could be two identical letters. Identical letters. Identical letters means متماثلين. Identical, متماثلين. Which means two letters, they are the same. باء and باء, ميم and ميم, كاف and كاف, لام and لام, whatever. Identical. Or they could be similar letters. Similar means متجانسين. Similar means متجانسين. متجانسين means or similar two letters which are sharing the same articulation point, but they are different on some of their characteristics. I will repeat. Similar or متجانسين means two letters which are sharing the same articulation point, but they are different in some of their characteristics. And those we have them only in 8 cases. Those similar or متجانسين, we have them only on or in 8 cases. Number 3, those two letters which are going to meet each other, they could be close. Close, which means متقاربين. متقاربين. What is the meaning that two letters are close or the two letters are متقاربين? Meaning that those two letters, their articulation points are nearby, are close to each other. I will repeat. Close letters or متقاربين letters mean that those two letters, their characteristics, their articulation points are so near, so close. This is the close or متقاربين. Number 4, far apart. Of course, kindly do accept my apology because I'm using a mouse to write. Far apart letters. Far apart letters means متباعدين. What is the meaning? This meaning that the two letters, their articulation points are far apart. They are far away from each other. Like, for example, Hamza, which is from the farthermost part of the throat, and the B from the lips, far away. The articulation points are far away. or qaf, the farthermost part of the tongue, and the dal, for example, the tip of the tongue. Far away, far apart. Their articulation points are far apart. Fine, fine. So those are the cases, 4 cases, when 2 letters of the Arabic letter will be meet in one word, in 2 words. I have only one of the 4 possibilities. Number 1, either they will be identical, متماثلين, same, باء باء تاء تاء واو واو قاف قاف, or similar, متجانسين, means that they are sharing the same articulation point, but they are differ in some of their characteristics. And those are only we have in 8 cases. 8 cases. 8 cases. Or they could be close letters or متقاربين, which means their articulation points are so close to each other. And those, they are going to be in 4 cases. Or far apart, or متباعدين, which means that those 2 letters, their articulation points are far away, far away. I will take another color. Well, let's take this one, for example. All are very simple. يعني, wallahi, I swear they are very easy. Just concentrate with me and we'll explain it by the school of thought, the school of thoughts of Dr. Ayman SWaid. It is the most perfect, it's most accurate, the clearest, and the easiest, mashallah. So just concentrate with me kindly. Regarding far apart, now I'm giving you summary. Then we'll go in details. Far apart or متباعدين, their articulation points are so far away from each other, far apart, like qaf, dal, whatever, hamza or ha, and meme, far away, far apart. The rule here is going to be إظهار. إظهار. Or clarification. إظهار or clarification. That means that you're going to pronounce this letter alone from its articulation point with its characteristic, whatever, and the other one, the same. They are far apart, no problem. I have no problem there. So it's إظهار. You're going to pronounce each letter alone with its characteristics, with its short, whatever. Whatever. Identical and similar and close, we are going to explain in details. Identical or متماثلين, if they are the same letter following each other. Ba, ba, ta, ta, la, lam. 2 letters, same. But with one condition or 2 conditions. Let's say 2 conditions. First, that the first letter is having sukoon, not vowel, and the second one is voweled or having a short vowel. This is the first condition. Second condition, the first letter is not a lengthening letter or a mad letter. Identical or متماثلين. I'm going to apply the idgham or the merging, and it's full merging between the 2 letters when they are going to meet in one word or between 2 words with 2 conditions. If the first one is having sukoon, not vowel, and the second one is vowel or having a short vowel. Number 2, the first letter is not. Pay attention to this point, my dear sisters. The first letter is not a lengthening letter or mad letter. Because if the first one is a mad letter, no merging, no merging, no idgham. Similar, they are going to be in 8 cases. If the first one, in those 8 cases, if the first one is having sukoon, second one is having short vowel, it will be merged in those 8 cases, full merging, except for one case, which is when we merge the ta into the ta. This will be incomplete merging, and we have it only in 4 words in the Quran. Close متقاربين to close articulation points. They are in 4 cases, and they will be explained. If with one rule, we are going to apply idgham kamil, full merging, with one condition. If the first one is sakin, has no short vowel, is not voweled, and the second letter is voweled or having a short vowel. In the 4 cases, which will be explained. If we have it, we will be applying. This is simply the lesson of meeting of 2 letters in the Arabic language. Okay, so simply we are going to apply with those 3 cases the full merging idgham kamil, and here it's one case where we have idgham naqis or incomplete merging. Okay, this is simply, it's easy, inshallah. Now let's go to talk in details, more details. Okay, now we have it in general. Before we explain in details, I would like to share this page with you. Yes. Okay. As I told you, my dear sisters, merging is going to be used in this lesson. Complete merging and incomplete merging. The majority, it's complete merging. We have the incomplete merging or idgham naqas in one case, which we'll explain later. So we need to explain or re-explain the idgham kamil or the idgham in general, so you can follow up. This was explained before, by the way, more than one time, but we will just say it again so to remember, my dear sisters. Okay, fine. What is the meaning of idgham or merging? It is, I'm going to read from here, okay? It is joining a non-voweled letter or second letter with a voweled letter or with a letter with a short vowel, fatha or dhamma or kasra, so that they become one stressed letter of the type of the second. So it's joining a non-voweled letter or second letter with a voweled letter or a letter with a short vowel, so that they become one stressed letter of the type of the second. And according to this, I will have only one articulation point, which is the articulation point of the second letter. The articulation point is lifted from its position as one movement, because the first one is totally merged into the other one. Okay, so this is the merging. This is the complete merging, the full merging. This is the complete merging or the full merging. Like here, وَلْيَكْتُبْ بَيْنَكُمْ. Okay, I have to plug in my laptop. Just a second, kindly. وَلْيَكْتُبْ بَيْنَكُمْ. Here I have to ba following each other between 2 words. The first one has sukoon. The first one, sorry, has sukoon. Second one having fatha. Because the first one is having sukoon and second one having fatha, so the first one is going to be completely merged into the second one. So this ba is going to be completely merged into the second ba. That's why the second ba has a shadda because of the complete merging. But originally it was having only fatha. The second ba received shadda when the first ba was totally or fully merged into it. That's why it received shadda. And the original short vowel, it's kept. So when I'm going to recite, what is the result of this? The result of this, like here, qalqala will not be applied. Qalqala will not be applied because simply I was going to apply it here. But now I have only ba with shadda and fatha. If you remember when we explained in the lesson of qalqala, we said that any letter with a shadda and short vowel, there is no qalqala. Because the first one, yes, here, the ba. Let me write it here. Ba with shadda and fatha, they are two ba. Yes? The first one is having sukoon. Second one is having fatha. So why I'm not applying the qalqala in the first sukoon? And we explained in qalqala lesson because the first letter, the first ba with sukoon is fully merged into the second ba. And if I apply qalqala, the merging or the idgham will be broken. So no way to apply qalqala. Even if you try, you cannot. You cannot pronounce it. So the first letter which is second, I cannot apply qalqala. Just give it the time and then I will apply the fatha. I will pronounce the fatha. وَلْيَكْتُبْ وَلْيَكْتُبْ. Look at me, my dears, to the lips. وَلْيَكْتُبْ. So I just kept my lips closed to pronounce the first ba, which is second. And then I open it to pronounce the fatha of the second ba. وَلْيَكْتُبْ. Just I give the time of the first ba. It's shadid letter, it's strong letter, but still have its time. But still has its time. So I must give it its time. وَلْيَكْتُبْ. وَلْيَكْتُبْ. قلقلة? No قلقلة. No قلقلة. Okay? Okay. Here in the second example. Here I also have full merge. Those letters are not identical like here. Those are identical. Same. متماثلين. But here those are not identical. This is the ta and this is the ta. Are not identical. But they are, if you remember, my dear sisters, in articulation points, listen, we explained that we have three letters which are sharing the same articulation points. You remember? They are ta, dal, and ta. So ta and ta, they are sharing the same articulation points, but they are different in some of their characteristics. So here we apply also full merging. This will explain it later in the lesson, but here we give you just explanation of how you apply the full merging. It was explained before, but here we repeat it so you will remember, inshallah. So here we are going to merge the ta into the ta, and this is full merging. Full merging. So the ta is going to be totally merged into the ta. That's why the ta received shadda. Originally, ta was having only fatha. Ta received shadda because of the full merging of the ta. How I'm going to pronounce it? Hammatta. I'm going to move from the meme with shadda and fatha in the pronunciation into the ta. with shadda and fatha. هم الطائفتان. I will repeat. هم الطائفتان. Full merging. That means the first one is completely disappear. Completely disappear. And I pronounce only one letter from the top of the second letter. So the articulation point will be left only once. It's the articulation point of the second letter. The sign of the complete merging or the full merging or idgham kamil in Quran. It's explained more than once, but we will repeat. The first letter will have no sukun, although it has sukun. But mashallah, may Allah bless them, our scholars of the Quranic script, they made signs. So during you recite the Quran, those signs will help you. Let me clear here so you will follow. I'm reading in the Quran now, and I don't know anything about the rule of idgham kamil or full merge or idgham متماثلين or identical merge or idgham here like here متجانسين, similar letters merging. I don't know anything. I don't know. So how I'm going to pronounce the sign of full merging or idgham kamil in Quran, that the first letter will have no sukun. When any letter has nothing, sukun or short vowel, you have to think there is something, there is a rule I have to apply. Always, always, with the nun sakina, with the meme, with everything. It has sukun and it's not there, and of course has no short vowel, so there is something. So the sign of the full merging or idgham kamil in the Quranic script, that first letter will have no sukun. No sukun here, no sukun. And the following letter is having shadda. And the following letter is having shadda. Here and here, there is shadda. So this is the sign of the full merging. So I don't know anything about the tajweed rule. So, okay, the first one has no sukun, second one has shadda. So this is full merging. Why? I don't know why. But this is the sign. That's why we say, when we recite Quran, my dear sisters, we have two wings or two legs, depend upon the tajweed rules and the Quranic script signs. Both are important to know because sometimes maybe I will forget the tajweed rules. So in such a case, the script rules or signs will help. And other times, there are some tajweed rules which had no signs. Like, for example, tafkhim and tarqiq, heavy and light letters. No sign in Quran to know which is which. So yes, the symbol or the signs on the Quranic script will help, but cannot 100% replace the tajweed rules. Tajweed rules, it is the master key to recite the Quran properly. And no way, really no way, to recite Quran properly without studying tajweed rules. Fine? So this is, in general, how we apply idgham kamil or full merging. And this is what we are going to use in this lesson, the meaning of two letters. It's full. We are going to either we are going to apply idgham kamil or no idgham kamil, full merging, or no full merging. One case, we are going to apply idgham naqis or not complete merging, and this will complete in its place. Will be, sorry, explained in its place. Okay? If you remember, we said that number one, the possibilities of meeting of two letters. It's number one, You remember the first of the four possibilities, it's the two are identical. The two letters are identical. Same, same. Ba, ba, mim, mim, lam, lam. With two conditions. The first one is having sukoon. The first one is not vowel, having sukoon. And the second one is vowel. It's having any short vowel. Fatha, dhamma, and kasra. And the second condition that the first letter is not a mad letter, is not a lengthening letter. In such a case, full merging, idgham kamil, will be applied. We just explained the idgham kamil. In such a case, full merging will be applied. This is the rule of the meaning of two identical letters. Nothing more simple as that. So let's read the rule from the book of Dr. Ayman SWaid, may Allah bless her. The two identical letters, the, the two identical letters, المتماثلان, they are, let me have a pen, they are two letters which have the same articulation point and the same characteristics. Same, same. So when two identical letters meet, the first one being non-voweled. Those are the conditions. Number one, non-voweled, sukoon, having sukoon. And it is not a lengthening letter. It's not a mad letter. So number one, it's non-voweled, sukoon, has sukoon. Number two, it's not a lengthening letter. It's not a mad letter. So in such a case, idgham is required and it's going to be full merging or full idgham. As in, like here, وَقَدْ دَخَلُوا. Same, same, dal and dal. So the first one is fully merged into the second one. That's why the second one is having sukoon, received shadda. And qalqala will not be applied, which means I cannot recite what I say, وَقَدْ دَخَلُوا. No. Take care, my dear sisters. Or I cannot apply hams if it's a letter with hams, because here I have full merging. وَقَدْ دَخَلُوا. No. No qalqala, because the first dal is fully merged into the second. And as I explained before, when the first letter is a muqalqal and it's fully merged into the second, which is muqalqal, same like here, no qalqala will be applied. So it's going to be وَقَدْ دَخَلُوا. Here I have lam, the first one second, and the second one is having fatha. So the first one is fully merged into the second lam. That's why it received shadda. Bella. Bella, and give this time for the first lam. بينية, in between letter. Bella, not say Bella. Bella. So first, you didn't apply the rule because I didn't hear the time of the first letter. And you dropped a letter of the Quran. Bella. Wait, and give the first letter, the first line with sukoon is time. It's an in-between letter, baini letter, semi-continuous sound if it is time. Bella. Okay, here, kaf and kaf. The first one has sukoon, the second one dhamma. So the first one is fully merged into the second. That's why the second one is receiving shadda. Yudrikum. And here hams will not be applied. Kaf, if it's second, I'm supposed to apply hams. I can't say yudrikum. Even if you try, it's difficult. So all the rules This was made, the Arabs made it naturally to, any language all over the world, any language. The people always, they try to make it easier and easier for themselves. They merge. By the way, all those rules are on all languages, not only in Arabic. They merge, they drop, they do this, that to make the pronunciation easier for the speaker and not to be heavy for the audience. So يدرككم. No, it's difficult. Try it. Try it. Try to apply hams for the first calf. يدرككم. It's heavy. So to make it easier, they make it, this is natural. This is how they pronounce. And as we explained before, tajweed and nahu, the grammar, all those signs were made by the scholars. How? They were studying how the Arabs, how the Quran was recited. And as you know, it was revealed by the Arabic tongue, the Arabic language. So they, okay, they do this because of this, and they made these rules for us. But the Arab, they made it, they speak like this natural. They speak like this naturally. When we meet someone who are living in Bedouin, very far away from what we call civilization, which not always good thing, civilization, but anyway, those ones, they still have the pure tongue. They are very rare. Very rare you can find them, but they pronounce mashallah perfectly. If you go and you want to hear from him the Quran, from them the Quran, they recite it perfectly. Did you study tajweed? No, this is his tongue. His tongue is still pure, but they're very, very rare, and no way that you will find that 100% everything is they still keep yet since 100 after Hijrah. Unfortunately, they, not unfortunately, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, Islam began to spread out. So different languages began to enter Islam. So they mixed, the Arab mixed with non-Arab. So the tongue was not kept pure 100%. Alhamdulillah, Islam spread out. That's why the scholars had to invent uh, tajweed and grammar, the nahwa, etc. So here is going to be yudrikum. Only give the sound to the first calf. It's shadid, strong, but still have time. يدرككم. Kum. يدرككم. Here, I have two ha. First one has sukoon. Second one, dhamma. So the first one is going to be fully merged into the second. That's why the second is receiving shadda. Hmm? يكرهن. يكرهن. هن. هن. Okay? And here also I can't apply hams. I cannot apply hams. Hams, the merging, the full merging, when we apply full merging, qalqala will not be applied. Hams, no way to apply. But give the letter its time. The ha, the first ha, it's rach, loose. It's complete flow of sound, running. The sound is running. يكرهن. Just give it its time. يكرهن. يكره. Oh, you see? Just the time. يكرهن. Okay? Okay. So we said that this will happen. The full merging will happen if two letters are identical, same articulation point, same characteristics, same. Ba, mim, lam, kaf, whatever. First, with two conditions. The first one is not voweled, is second, and the second one is voweled, having short vowel, and the second condition that the first letter is not a lengthening or a mad letter. Let's see here. If one of those conditions is not available, in such a case, full merging will not be applied, and you are going to pronounce each letter alone. In case the first is voweled, or it's a lengthening letter or a mad letter, there shall be no idgham, no merging, no full merging, no idgham. Full or not full, no idgham. As in, As in, here, my dear sisters, in the first example, I have meme meme. Yeah, they are identical. Meme and meme. But here, if you remember, we said two conditions. First one is second. Is the first one is second? No, it has dhamma. So no merging. I'm going to pronounce each one alone. يعلم ما يعلم ما. Here, I have ya and ya. Yes, identical. But what is a condition which is not available here? Yes. The first letter is a lengthening letter, is a mad letter. In such a case, merging will not be applied. في يوم في يوم. And this is going to be two counts. So that's why, if you remember, when you recite, my dear sister, always, and you drop the time of the mad letter, you just say thumb, say في يوم في يوم. We say kindly. Where are the two counts of the natural mad? Because simply in such a case, you are merging the natural mad. So pay attention, my dear sisters. في two counts. في يوم. Okay, here I have wow, which is, I'm not explaining which is wow and wow, identical, identical, same letter, identical. But what is the condition which is not available? The first one, it's a natural mad, a mad letter or lengthening letter. So no idgham, no merging, because we said two conditions. First one is second, and second one has short vowel. And second condition, first one is not a mad letter, lengthening letter. So how we are going to pronounce it? We are going to say isbiru, linking Hamza or Hamza al-Wasl is going to receive kesra if I'm going to start by, because the general rule, we are going to study inshallah later, the general rule about pronouncing Hamza al-Wasl or the linking Hamza in verbs is to look to the third letter, starting from the linking Hamza itself. One, two, three. So the third letter, it is the ba. If it has kasra or fatha, so linking Hamza or Hamza al-Wasl will have kasra. So it's going to be اصبروا وصابروا. اصبروا. Two counts. No merging. No merging. No merging. Kindly take care. Kindly take care. During your recitation, a lot, unfortunately, they drop the natural mad. Drop, drop, drop. Why? Take care. You are applying merging. And by the way, will change the meaning. This will change the meaning. اصبروا وصابروا. If I say اصبروا وصابروا, no. اصبروا وصابروا. This why it is the way of plural in Arabic. That means group will do this verb. So you cancel the group, you make it one, or and even it's not going to be one, because if it's going to be one, it will not, the isbiru will not have dhamma. So you are changing the meaning and the grammar and a lot of things you are doing. So when we say kindly, where are the natural mads? You overlook the natural mad. This is a real problem. Okay? This is about this part. The time is finished. So may Allah bless you. Inshallah, we'll continue. It's easy. Salamullahi alaikum wa rahmatuhu wa barakatuh.